He just said, God puts his own life as the price tag on your life, willing to die for you. My pastor from back at home used this analogy one time about how, you could go to Macy's and buy a fur coat for like $120. And then if nobody thinks that that coat is valuable for paying $120 for, it'll be at TJ Maxx the next week for $19.99. And it's because like people didn't think that was worth paying for.
Right.
And so many people see themselves that way through the comparison game. And so there's this, my pastor would always say, well, what's the price tag that God puts on your life? And I had never heard a phrase that way. And he just said, God puts his own life as the price tag on your life, willing to die for you. And I think that's so powerful because identity is the hardest thing to understand about Jesus, in my opinion, right? That's like everything, when I'm struggling or I'm getting in my head or I'm the overthinker or, I have so much respect for you saying, yeah, I don't care what people think about me online. And I'm like, man, the tiniest thing can get under my skin and make me upset or hurt my feelings or make me go, well, wait a second, that's not what I meant. Or wait, you don't know my heart. Or wait, you don't understand. Or I didn't mean it, and then I start stuttering and flawing, get in my head. And the comparison thing is awful.
You're also very young. It's quite natural for a young person, and when I say young, I mean even in their 20s, it's quite natural for things to get under their skin. You haven't had a lot of things to compare things to. You haven't had, a lot of times where you're like, oh, I know how this is going to end. I'm not going to stress that. No, this is the first moments for you guys in a lot of areas of your life. Like you've never seen what happens after social media or after, certain relationships or certain lessons. So, you're going through it in real time.